Good evening, and welcome to the first ever, the inaugural run of the Blind Run series on Twitch here with me, Trench J. So what this is going to be is basically me playing a brand new game. I've just installed this game here. Hang on, wait. This game here, Community Inc. And we're gonna have a go. That's what it is. I've never seen it before, never heard of it before today, but we're going to have a go. So I think, as I've never played it before, we're going to go for the tutorial first. We're going to learn the basics, and we'll go through this together, shall we? Why not? Nice music. Waiting for terrain. What's this? Night can get cold. Remember to place plenty of heat sources so nearby lings can warm themselves back up. Lings are my people, I'm guessing. Come on. Yeah, oh, here we go. Right, so, hey there. Welcome to our company, Community Incorporated. As the brand new manager, you must complete 8 goals in 30 days, so this community is in tip-top shape to sell. You need to hire workers, the lings, there we go, assign their jobs and produce items to sell or use inside of your village. Okay, let's go now. For this tutorial, the time speed is slowed down. Also, we've enabled only the buttons you'll need to lead you through step by step. Okay, coolies. Let's get you started. Hire your first worker by clicking the button in the bottom left of your screen. So this little green one here, I'm guessing. Yep. Great, I've now got my first worker. Every new worker starts with the builder profession. Now let's learn how to move the camera. That's going to be handy. So WASD, right click does that. Oh, that goes up and down. Q&E rotates as well as that. ZNext goes up and down. Control. Oh, it's a bit. Wee, careful. What? Hey. Right, it's a bit crazy. Okay, we'll click done. I've kind of got it. Good. Now you know how to look around, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about the calendar. Each month is 30 days, and each day can have clear skies, rain or snow. Makes sense. Clear the weather for this month using the calendar. Nighttime is always cold. Makes sense. So make sure to provide them heat sources like ground lanterns. Right, so when it rains or snows, the entire day will be cold, so you'll need to craft better clothes for your workers to keep them warm, otherwise they might get sick, and we wouldn't want that. So let's take a look more closely at your worker. Here are all the workers in your community. You can sort your list by clicking the sort buttons. Yep, okay, blah 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 blah. Okay. Your worker stats are health, happiness, education, warmth, and mood. The higher the better. Happiness is increased by providing beds and good food. When happiness is low, they'll start to cause fights. Leave your village or set objects on fire. That's not very nice. Education is increased by providing books in the library. Okay. Keep lings warm, providing clothes and furnishings and fire sources. Each fire source has a radius. If lings get cold, they lose health and die. Mood will always decrease when they are working. When mood gets low, they will look for something to enjoy or relax, study, and pray. A low acceptance will make them angry and you will lose control over them. They will start to destroy everything. This is going to be fun. I hope there's a real peaceful mode because I'm going to be playing on that first. Certain attributes help lings work better. 12 different traits. Okay, so let's select a new profession for the worker. Each ling can have up to 5 different professions, but only one active at a time. The more they work, the better they get. Okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to select the lumberjack. Okay. So they can craft things. So he's got an axe. At the beginning of each new village, or a few tools to start. Now the other lumberjack, we need to select trees to cut. The forage button can be used to select trees, rocks, plant, fishes, plants, and plantations to be worked by your lings. In this tutorial, we'll work on trees. Okay, so I'm going to click the forage button, which is this one up here. And I'm going to click on... Oh, you can click and drag, okay. So this does certainly seem to be a bit like a 3D rim world. Nice job. Now your worker will go and cut the nearest tree. As you can see, you cannot directly control each worker, but you can do it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I'm not that stupid. Right. This new worker will start gathering the wood logs dropped by your lumberjack. Remember, idle workers gather resources while waiting for orders. Let's wait for them to collect 8 wood logs. Okay, we're going to wait for them to collect 8 wood logs. Oh, bloody hell. Controls are a bit odd. Right, here we go. Wait, that's quite a few logs. That's what, 6? Excellent. Go and pick them up then, you lazy bastard. That's it, get to it. Where are they going to put them? On this cart, I suppose? Sunset over there. Excuse me. So we can speed things up. Let's do that. So where's he putting them? Actually, in that. What? God, the camera is a tad odd with this, but control apparently slows it down, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything. So, raw materials are required to craft items. For example, you'll get wood logs from chopping trees and raw stone from mining rocks. There are also plants and plantations that drop other raw materials. So let's get crafting. So we need workbenches. Each profession requires a different workbench. A worker workbench, which lumberjack and builders use. Let's set it up. Okie dokie. This is your storage list. Let's select the worker workbench and place it near the cart. I'm going to place it just there. That sounds good. I've got to wait for him to build it. Come on, guys. Where's he going? Oh, he's getting the trees. So, we've got to wait for this little dude to build it up. He says he's getting better at his job already, which is apparently bashing a sign. Hooray! So, we've now got a worker workbench. This can be used to craft many items. Let's look at the crafting window. That one. Okay. There are 5 categories for the crafting: food, healthcare, crafted goods, furnishing, and combat. Okay. Each item has the required components, which are shown in the middle window. Selected items are added to the production clue on the right for the workers to craft. When a ling is working on them, an item will show up on the item in the queue. Let's produce a wood plate. Okay, I want a wood plate. Okay, so that's in the queue, so I can close this now, yes? Good job. You now know how to set professional class items. That is our first part of the tutorial. Okay. Food and buildings. What I'll do, I'll probably do food and buildings and then, well, actually we'll need to do that. Yeah, I need to know how to play it, otherwise I'm not going to be able to do anything. So we'll carry on with the tutorials. Yeah, that control and shift with the camera motions doesn't actually seem to make any difference at all. It just seems to go mental no matter how you do it. I've got a really sensitive mouse, so it might be something to do with that. So it's quite long to load. Hopefully they'll sort that out. I suppose it's all procedurally generated though. Hey there, today we learn how to produce food and buildings. Your workers need 2 meals a day, at midday and in the evening. Each time they eat, their happiness increases. If they don't have food, their happiness decreases. Yep, I certainly get unhappy if I haven't eaten. In this tutorial, we'll start with a farmer. You can collect raw food to craft meals from plantations, hunting and animal corrals. Let's talk about plantations first. This is the easiest one. Each new community starts with a few types of food to plant. Let's see how it works. Okay, we'll select the plantation button. Anytime you want to plant something, you need to have at least 1 unit of that food in storage. Makes sense. So, cabbage. Place it near the cart. Yeah, we'll make one there. That'll do. Now we have a plantation. Your farmers will work there. Each plantation has 3 phases and harvesting happens in the 3rd phase. In this tutorial, we already have 1 plantation ready to harvest. Look for a corn plantation. Okay, so there's a corn plantation. Is that it? No, it was near my cart. Is there? There it is. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go, hey. Right, my farmers are going to now harvest the plantation. Each plantation produces 4 units. Once it's harvested, your idle workers will gather it and put it in storage. Makes sense? Let's learn about animal corrals. You can keep animals to provide food, but they take longer to grow than plantations. Each animal corral has 3 phases, which your farmers take care of. The 3rd stage is when you can harvest them for meat. But you'll need something before you can build your first animal corral. But what is it? Research. Okay, research is where you pay to open up more options for your community, such as new items to craft, ability to build corrals, and more. Let's take a look. Come on in. Right, research menu. You can mouse over the options to see what each type of research unlocks. For now, let's buy the animal breed research, which will enable us to build animal corrals. So that's that one, the DNA helix. Let's learn about how to build. Buildings work differently than objects that you place on the ground. You can place buildings at any time, even if you don't have enough resources on hand. Once placed, your workers will retrieve items from storage as soon as they become available and bring them to the building site. Let's try building an animal corral. We've got a few stone bricks, wood plates and fibre plants. Okay. So we'll click that. We're going to build an animal corral for chickens, apparently. It hasn't told me how to turn things round, or I wasn't listening. Either or. That will do. Good. Now you can see the materials and items this building needs. Your workers will get the items when they are idle and bring them to building sites. Your builders will make this as a priority. If you don't have these items, you can go forage and craft until you gather the right amount. Luckily, we already have all the items for the build, so let's wait for them to finish. Okay, come on in, lads. Let's get it done. Yeah, see the shift and you have to hold. You just press it. You just toggle it. Oh, that makes sense. That's better. It's a toggle, not a hold. Right, let's spin this on a bit, shall we? Fast forward it if you want, press 3. Okay, we'll press 3. Come on, lads. Look lively, come on. Wait, me toggle's gone off again. No, it doesn't seem to affect the swing at all. It's a bit annoying. Right, these are half harvested. He's doing something to them cabbages. I'm not quite sure what though. And these guys are building their corrals. But where are we going to get the chickens from? Do we just get chickens with the corral, do we think? Hopefully. That would be quite handy. You don't have to go and hunt them down or anything. That would be quite nice. But we shall see. Taking their time, aren't they, blimey? Yep, he's getting better at hammering the back of that guy's head. He leveled up. Whoop-de-doo. So what we got here, this is what we got. So 3 stone, 8 planks, and 8, what did I say, fibre stuff. Can you stop chatting and get on with it? There we go, thank you. Awesome, now your farms can work on pounds. You can have 3 cows, 4 pigs, or 6 chickens. What is he doing? If you want more than that, you'll have to harvest the animals or build another corral. Okay. Okay, we've done that. Didn't take long, did it? Right, last tutorial, and then we can start up a normal world and completely fail. I mean, all the mechanics seem fairly standard for this kind of game, so. But usually in this game, it just comes down to the minutiae of how things work, and I get really confused. It's taken me a few days of intense training by my good friend Dan Sullivan to actually learn how to play RimWorld properly, and I'm doing quite good at that now, so I'm quite happy. But I'm guessing this will be the same. It's kind of, you know, the general overarching themes are going to be the same, but just the intricacies are going to be different. And it will just take a little while to get used to it. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's good to learn new games. Oh, look. Fancy looking buildings. So, welcome back. Let's learn how to solve community problems such as building fires. Oh, campfires. I was like, why would you want to build a fire? And fighting enemies. Okay, let's go. Our company, Community Incorporated, is not the only one trying to dominate these portals. There are 8 other creatures and races in this world. Blue Fox, Mushface, Magic Oak, Dark Panther, Stone Golem, Sharp Evil, Dragonite, and Orcan. They may or may not be friendly. That would depend on your actions. You must be careful whom you trade with or accept contracts from. Aha! For example, if you do business with the Stone Golems, the Magic Oaks will not be pleased. They're rivals, so your relationship with that race will drop. Interesting. Going to be a bit of diplomacy going on. So if your relationship gets too bad, they might attack you. Well, shit, that's going to happen to me constantly, I can tell you. In time, you will learn that each creature likes different types of items. For example, the Stone Golems never want stone. Well, duh, it'd be like giving them human flesh. A bit silly. So, play your cards right and you'll be in great shape. Awesome. To trade, you must have shops and traders in your community. You can choose what items to trade in the shop. This is how you can make surplus. Okay, for our currency. Oh, the currency is called surplus. That's odd. I think my cat just fell off the stairs banister. Oh well. In addition to completing contracts. Alright, let's sign our first agreement. Okay, I'm going to open the diplomacy window, which is this little one here. As you can... Oh, bloody hell. Look at these fucking freaks here, look. Yeah, they look quite cool. It looks like a block of tofu. Right, as you can see, this is a list of all the creatures that you can make contact with. You can also share your status with each. Since the Mushface have more than 60% relation with us, let's talk to them. Okay. There are a few options for when you want to talk with creatures. Let's try a new trade agreement. Let's click that then. Trade agreements make a certain race come to you community more often. We'll need to build a shop to have something to sell them. You remember how to build things, right? Yeah, we press this one, and then we press that one, and then we've got a shop. So... roads are not required. Can we put it right in here? No, we can't. We put it there. That'll do. So now we... oh, look at me peeps. Got one with pink hair there. Right, so they're going to build the shop. He's got a hard hat. Can you stop chatting, you bunch of fools, and get building? So they're bringing over the stuff from... so that's... is that the only storage we've got? well, that we know of at the moment. There must be other storage you can build, like warehouses and things of that nature. Hopefully. But yep, they're getting that. But let's have a look what we got here. So that looks like a stable of some kind. What we got here? House. And crafting tables. Cabbages. Quite nice models on these houses. What's that? Little symbols on the end of them. Pool. Nice effect on that. Look, nice displacement field. Oh, come on, we're so slow. Hang on, let's speed it up, shall we? Press 3 to speed up. I'm pressing 3. There we go. Excellent. Now building up what we need. Hey, we've now got our first shop. You can select items to sell here, and creatures that are either neutral, in peace, or have a trade agreement with you will come. Creatures at war will not come to you at all. Thank Christ for that. Also, your worker's trader level affects how much your items will sell for. The better the trader, the better the sale. Okay, we already have a trader, so he'll take care of the shop. In the future, you'll need to choose items to sell in your shop, but we'll skip this for now because it is very simple. Instead, we're going to learn how to deal with fire. You will need a well to protect your community. Luckily, we have one inside our storage, so let's build it. Okay. Let's place the well down. Well, surely you want the well like right in the middle here somewhere. We'll put... Oh, look, right at the end of this path. That seems like a good place to have it. Are you going to do anything? Come on. Speed it up again. Come on, lads. Oh, there's someone there already. Excellent. Right, only builders can put out fires. Really? Seems a bit silly. So be sure you always have a builder in your community. They are also the only ones that can build objects and construct buildings. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Look, a fire has started. So now, what am I doing? Oh, the builders are just going to do it. Excellent. Well done, Mr. Builder. So, good. Now the fire's gone. Let's find the minion that started the fire. You'll need warriors to do the job. Find the warrior in your community and kill the minion. Note that the warriors are the only lings that you can command directly. Right, so hang on. Let's pause it a minute. Let's find. He's got an axe. He's got. Who's this? Builder, farmer, lumberjack, miner, herbalist, builder, farmer, build. What? So where's me? Oh no. The guy with the shield and the sword. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right. So what have I got? What have I got to kill? What have I got to kill? It says find the critter. Select your warrior and right click anywhere on the map. Right click on the target to make your warrior attack. If you can't find your warrior, use the... Oh, I should have read that really, shouldn't I? So I need to find... salmon. It's a small creature, apparently. Is it going to be this far out as it's a tutorial? Probably not. Actually, is it in the house? No. Kill the magic minion. Where is the magic minion? Okay. Am I blind? Potentially? What is that? That's a plant. They're butterflies. I can find my warrior, I just can't find this bloody magic minion that you're talking about. If only I had viewers, that'd be handy, wouldn't it? and then they'll be able to tell me where it is, because I'm clearly blind. So let's go into this kind of viewpoint, see what we can find. Well, I can't see it. Okay, let's assume then that this is just broke. Right, how do we escape? And then we'll get to the actual game. Game options. Back to main menu.